what was it specifically about State that made you guys make that decision? Was it like the coaching? Was it the school? Your goals?
I think for me, it was a mix of me being in the best environment that I can succeed, and then also believing in the coaches. Like, you'd hate to just chase a bag in the portal and end up at a really big program where the whole position room looks like me, and end up just being like a special teams guy, or coaches are going to lie to you saying you're going to come in and be our guy, and then you're here and then you're just like, oh, dude, that happens all the time. All the time. But I think I can really succeed at San Diego State, and I have a lot of resources in San Diego that allow me to succeed and just to be my best. So I think that played a big part in it as well. Also, just love the coaches. Like, I really love their attitude every single day and what they preach and what they pour into us. So, yeah.
To him. Can he get the edge? Gonna try, he's got it. Record time. Donnell Pumphrey smashes the record. On the return is Rashad Penny, and Penny finds a seam. Penny to the outside. Penny will go the distance.
This is probably episode 2. I lost track. I think it's like 275, something like that, Fiend.
Wow.
7th year covering Aztec football. 7th year, like, officially. Maybe not all in a line, but officially 7th year covering Aztec football for Sons of Montezuma. Thank you, Fiend, SD Sports Fiend, for joining this conversation, this interview. You do it all, man. You can't be stopped, can't be contained. Basketball, football, water polo. We're doing a water polo pod next.
I'll jump in on a water polo podcast.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Well, this is our conversation with Tano Letuli, number 21 on the Aztecs defense. Like you said, Fiend, Mountain West preseason.
First team.
First team. Awesome. Tano Letuli impressed me. He was pretty impressive to talk to. I mean, the answers were very sharp. You could tell, like, the leadership capabilities and the understanding of those roles, what it takes, and being for such a young guy. He's only a junior as well this season. True junior too. I don't think he redshirted or anything like that, right? But went to Cathedral Catholic, to the Army Academy up there in, where is that, in New York?
Point.
Yeah, West Point. Spent a year there, transfers back to San Diego State last season, and he was like named a captain right off the bat, right? So, I mean, that told you how much his teammates and the coaches really, really think of his leadership, his physicality, his knowledge of the game. And he was very impressive talking with him. You know, we connected on a couple different things. Enjoy this conversation with Tano Letuli.
This episode is brought to you by sonsofmontezuma.com. Keep up to date with all the latest Aztecs news and podcasts, and right now you can save 15% off in our online shop. Check out the most unique Aztecs-inspired merch, from tees, hoodies, and hats to shoes, our NIL shop, and even drinkware. Just use the promo code MONTY, MONTY, at checkout, only at sonsofmontezuma.com.
He's looking to throw, and he throws. It's tipped up, intercepted, and Letuli with the return.
How do I look, man? Okay? Yo, good? Like, oh, you know, put all that dog hair off me.
I'm going to Newport right after this with my
Nice.
parents. They're going to come pick me up. So
Very cool.
In the water or just...
yeah, they
Don't surf the wedge, man.
no, there's the U.S. Open for the surf that's going on up there right now.
Oh, cool.
So we're going up there to.
Oh, that'd be fun, man.
Board? Yeah, all that?
No. My uncles are performing up
That's
there. They're a band, Common Kings.
Oh, that's great.
They're.
That was one of my talking points I was going to talk to you about.
All right, let's do it. I'll save
Oh my
it.
God,
I'll save it.
bro.
That's really
Fiji.
cool, man.
Oh man,
Fiji.
Yeah.
One of the greatest shows I've ever been to in my life.
he's the GOAT for sure.
The show I went, it was at the observatory in LA,
Okay.
and it was literally, I gotta get on the
Yeah, that'd be probably.
I gotta get on the So it was observatory in LA, and it was like literally right after Junior passed.
Oh, okay. That was probably special, man. Yeah, that's a cool one.
So, you know, he came out just
giving it.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And I had never been to his show before, like ever. I just heard a couple songs. My buddy put me on.
Yeah.
Fiji's a singer.
Is he from Oceanside?
No.
Nah, he's from Fiji. He grew up in Hawaii though.
But but no roots to San Diego.
No, but I mean, being Southern California, you know, out here performing, I guess him and Junior Seau got really close.
Oh, okay.
And would teach him things, I guess, on the guitar, ukulele, and all that good stuff. And
nice.
He played, like, one of his songs was Junior's favorite song. I'm not going to sing it. Oh, dude. But it was one of his famous songs, right? So when Junior passed, it was like they dedicated, they like redid the song, changed a couple of the lyrics, Fiji, with Common Kings in the video. Okay. So go back. I know it might be a little before your time. I know.
It's the old video of them in the studio.
Yes.
Common Kings posted that.
Yeah.
When he passed 2 days ago.
I wanted to repost it this morning, but I just forgot with all the craziness. You know what I mean?
That was a crazy passing. For sure.
Man, I mean, I remember that day like vividly because I went down to Seau's, the restaurant.
Yeah.
Everybody was coming, dropping off their gifts. Mm-hmm. You know, it was a moment.
Definitely a shock. Yeah.
It was a moment. Well, Tano, I hope we're recording.
Yeah, hopefully.
I hope we're recording, man. It's great to have you and Trey.
Yeah, thank you guys. We're excited about this.
Yeah,
appreciate you.
Okay, so Newport.
Yeah, I don't really surf, but the Kings told us to go with them to this event, so they're performing there, so it'll be a good time.
So right on the beach?
Yeah.
Nice.
I tried surfing once.
Yeah, I tried it once too. I haven't done.
I got up on the board at least. I got up on the board like a little bit.
Then the board hit me in the back of the head, and I thought I was going to pass out. I was like, I'm done. Stick to bodyboarding.
That's what I do, yeah. I have no balance, so like I have no rhythm, I have no balance, so bodyboard all the way.
There you go.
You shut down Micah Parrish, though. You shut him down in the courts at Snapdragon, dude.
That's a little different. I mean, yeah, that's using my skill, my knowledge of the game, you know, my expertise, you know.
Yeah.
Last time we interviewed Micah here, and he met us down at Snapdragon. We shot some hoops down there for a little bit, and then we jumped in the tailgate van and drove it over here. It was like, bring the party over here.
Like a good time.
You know who I bought that van off of? I don't know if you've seen our van, our tailgate van.
No.
It's like got the big face on there.
Oh,
on the side of it. Tailgate everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is my replica. This is my little toy.
Oh yeah.
My little toy replica.
I see that around at the games.
That's the Matthews family van.
Really?
Jesse Matthews fans.
Yeah. I just did his camp a month or two ago. That was cool.
Out there at Christian?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my guy.
We were going to take that van actually to Houston for the Final Four. Mm-hmm. But then he told me, he said, yeah, it's a tailgate van. There's no seats in the back. You're going to have to bring a lawn chair. And I was like, there's no seat belts? No, I don't trust you guys driving all the way there.
Yeah.
So what's the connection there with the Matthews, right? I mean, it's just like Borderline fan?
That's on my Mexican side. That's with my cousin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, love that guy. He's good. Showing me the way. He was a baller here. It was cool to see him do his thing.
Was he ever, man?
Yeah.
It feels like a long time ago for me, and I know he told me the same. It was like, but balled out, incredible.
Yeah. We just seen him too. He was at the field running some routes with Juju, so that was cool to see him again.
Where's he playing at now?
Falcons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fan Fest is coming up. Got to do my little commercial.
Yeah.
August 14th, 7:05, which is a Thursday, Fiend. Thursday, Fan Fest. Are we gonna see some real football, or are we gonna see like more games? And you know,
Coach really hasn't given us the rundown on that one yet. I don't think we're gonna be hitting too much, but it'll be a good time for sure.
I got dared to ask that question.
Yeah.
I got dared. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, honestly, I think Fan Fest, I think we kind of made a little more out of it. The fans kind of made a little more out of it than it looked like you guys were having a great time. Like, it looked like it was a great time.
It was fun.
You know?
They need to pair it up with some fans in there to make it like, you know.
Yeah.
I'd be down on the field doing the.
You could do the jugs machine and catch as many as you can.
There we go. Yeah.
I mean,
Or do the gauntlet.
I'm sure people would pay good money to get up there and try to challenge you guys at certain things.
That'd be fun. I'll run that up with Coach.
Yeah, the one thing I won't do is I won't run through a gauntlet and you guys chase me and try to tackle me.
No, that's off the table.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay, so that gives me one of my questions. Compared to last off season, because that was a big change, right? Fan Fest, we're used to seeing something different, but it seemed like you guys are having a great time. So compared to last off season, what's a big difference that sticks out to you?
I just think because last off season we're doing a lot of stuff in the summer, a lot of scrimmages. We had some key guys get hurt and break their legs, and it's just something you can't afford. Just definitely emphasizing staying healthy, and that's kind of the avenue of college football is going on in the off season. Not as much full scrimmages all the time, but just trying to keep everyone healthy, trying to win those. We only get 12 games guaranteed, so want to keep everyone as healthy as you can and keep all the boys together as much as we can.
Especially with the new staff, new players. Last year was almost 50 or 40 new
50.
players. I mean, you were one of them.
Yep, that was my first year.
Came in from Army, of course, Cathedral Catholic before that. Got to give the hometown.
Got to.
All the South Bay love, South Bay boys.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. What was that like for you coming in, knowing that you're coming in with an influx of new guys to the team? I mean, that adjustment. Of course, for you, I think it probably would have been a lot. It was probably very easy knowing you know a lot of the guys on the team already from San Diego, hometown, all that good stuff. But, from what you saw with the other guys coming in, I think that was probably one of the most evident things, right? It was just, and we hear you guys talk about it towards the end of the season, just everybody getting acclimated, getting used to new schemes, new staff. I mean, it was a lot of change. Yeah. A lot of change.
I just think was just with the whole new change of staff and a lot of new players, I just saw it as an opportunity to lead because I probably had one of the easiest transitionings in my life. Had my best friend, my lifelong best friend here. I'm from San Diego, so definitely just an opportunity to lead, and it was definitely a new and evolving team. So kind of want to take that opportunity as much as I can, and it's been fun.
How much from your time at Army did that prepare you to lead at San Diego State?
I think I grew more in those 2 years at Army than my whole life. I definitely, even though I'm not going to be finishing my college career there, I attribute so much to everything that I've learned, and I've learned about myself and just learning how to deal with adversity to that school. I'm definitely blessed to have gone there and make those connections and have those experiences, but definitely learned a lot about myself and everything. It's the premier leadership academy in the world. Everything's about how to be a leader and also learning how to be a follower in some senses. But a lot of my leadership skills or my knowledge have definitely come from West Point.
So sort of like a coach on the field.
Yeah, trying to.
A little bit.
In sometimes.
Are you like a drill sergent now for the other players? No.
You gotta learn. Not everyone's gonna be taking that as well. No one likes drill sergeants in the Army. No one's oh, I can't wait to talk to them today. So don't want to be that guy on the team. You kind of want to be someone that's approachable.
Yeah.
That is true, man. But it is effective.
Oh, it is. It definitely comes out sometimes.
Right.
In the heat of the moment, it definitely comes out, and there's no substitute for it. You just kind of got to deal with it. And your teammates, you got to get to a point where your teammates know where it's coming from. You can't, they know it's out of good heart and for the team, and you love them, and it's not personal. It's just in the moment. If you're not meeting the standard, then it's got to be addressed.
Plus, you're coming from a program where everything is so regimented, being in the military, and not all the players have that sort of experience or that background, and so you're coming from a totally different environment than a lot of other kids are used to, and so I'm sure that's probably an adjustment for you.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of like a culture shock. I mean, going to West Point was a culture shock, and then you get acclimated, and then you go back to a different program, and it's kind of a shock again, and you kind of restart.
Yeah.
But, it's different.
What is one thing this year, maybe those experiences, all that leadership in the Army, you can apply, it's specific thing maybe?
I just think knowing who... they say subordinates are in the Army. They say subordinates. Just knowing how people take different types of leadership, for sure. I can yell at you, but sometimes I can't yell at you. He's gonna take it different ways. He's gonna get personal. He's just gonna push him further and build a wall with us. So just knowing your teammates and knowing when to lead. And I think you don't want to be that guy that talks too much, just addressing the team when it needs to be done, and like when you feel it that the team something needs to be addressed or some words need to be said, and just say it then, and not just be the guy that's blah 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 blah. Just kind of picking and choosing your words.
Sounds like you got a future in coaching.
Yeah, that's big.
I don't know, man. Our coaches spend a lot of time in there. not opposed to it.
Coaching is demanding.
Oh
isn't
my
it?
God. Shout out our coaches, bro. They're there all day, every day, just giving their all. Learn a lot from our coaches. They're good guys.
My old roommate, Coach C, we call him Coach C, Aztec alum. He was a GA
Yeah.
back in the days, right, 2000s. He was my roommate. I never saw him at the house.
Really?
Never.
Oh, the GAs might have it the worst.
Yeah.
They're doing all the dirty work in there.
You got to earn your stripes.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
You can't start coaching without being a GA.
Great for me being the roommate. Like, I had the whole place to myself.
Yeah, that's probably
it's all
good for you.
Road trips, all that stuff.
No,
Crazy. Okay, let's do some start, bench, or cut questions because these are my favorite.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Okay. Football movies. Let's do football movies. Start, bench, or cut.
Not a good movie guy.
Remember the Titans.
Okay.
We Are Marshall. Maybe you've never seen that. Or Varsity Blues. I might be dating myself. I might be dating myself.
My dad talks about these. Starting, Remember the Titans for sure. Can you say the last two again?
Remember the Titans, We Are Marshall, or Varsity Blues?
Cutting Varsity Blues and then benching the other one. I'm the worst movie guy of all time. Like, I don't watch movies.
Little Giants.
Nope.
Never seen Little Giants, bro. See, I'm old.
I've
Little
never
Giants
seen
was
it.
a great movie.
I've never seen it.
Waterboy.
Yes.
There,
Yeah,
I gotta see
you gotta see that
Waterboy,
one.
dude. Okay, not
Like
movies.
the worst movie conversationist of all time.
Do you fall asleep during movies? Do you fall asleep?
Yeah, if it's not about like.
Do you walk out of movies?
The Avengers or like Jurassic Park, I'm probably out.
Do you ever walk out?
No, because my dad will make me stay.
Wake up.
Yeah.
Okay. Start, bench, or cut, Tano. Mascots.
Okay.
Aztec Warrior. Zuma. I don't know if you ever seen Zuma back in the days, maybe when you were a kid. Zuma, the little jaguar dressed up Aztec. Or a mascot of your choice to represent San Diego State. Aztec Warrior, Zuma, or your choice. What would it be?
Starting Aztec Warrior. That's definitely a forefront of our
Good answer. Good answer.
our program. I gotta pick one. I like the Padres a lot. I kind of probably steal that one.
The little friar.
Yeah, I like that guy.
San Diego State Padres.
Yeah. Well, I gotta
So
pick one,
he'd
and
be
I gotta
benched?
bench him, or I gotta.
You gotta cut one. You gotta cut one.
I'll bench him.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're cutting Zuma.
Yeah.
Cut Zuma. After a lot of people wanted to cut Zuma. So
Sorry.
physically and
Yeah.
getting them off the field. Okay, last one. Start, bench, or cut a new Pac-12 team. Start, bench, or cut.
Okay.
Memphis, Cal, or Stanford.
Start Stanford. I like to play Stanford. Cut Memphis and then bench Cal.
I'd probably go with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got
We were
some-
just talking about how horrible their stadium is at Cal.
There's no plumbing on the visitor side.
No, none.
Yeah.
It's all porta potties up top on the
Yeah.
visiting side.
It's
yeah.
bad business.
Real bad business, especially if you got
I got
number
two.
2 business. Most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on the field. Have you ever talking about number 2 business out there on the field?
Most embarrassing thing? Well, sometimes it's hard because like you don't know when the camera's on you anymore. Like you didn't got to worry about that in youth football, but on the sidelines, like you never know. You can't like do any weird stuff.
At all times.
You guys nervous about those all whites?
No, I don't. Probably someone is, but I'm good.
What do you think of those things? Things are clean.
Yeah, I like the red collar, and then we'll probably have some like red accessories with it. Get some nice white cleats.
Nice.
It'll be good. Finally.
Yeah, we've been asking for it. We've been begging for it for
Yeah.
quite a bit of time. Okay, let's do some quiz. Let's do some quiz questions. All right. What 2 teams played the first ever college football game of all
For the
time?
Ivy League. Is it Ivy League or no?
Yeah, I'll give you that hint. Yeah, it's Ivy
Yale?
League. One team is Ivy League.
Yale.
Not Yale, though. in New Jersey. Both teams are from New Jersey, actually.
Rutgers.
Okay. They were first
I
one.
do not know another
Ivy League school in
Do you know?
Princeton.
Princeton, you got it.
That's good.
They weren't even called Princeton back then. That was New Jersey.
Yeah.
So it was Rutgers against New Jersey's. Rutgers won 6-4, and this was in 1869. 6-4.
Two safeties.
So here's the thing: back when football first started,
Yeah.
the rules were completely different. You weren't throwing the ball, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And then to run, you couldn't even run with the ball.
6-4. Was it like soccer?
You
It
couldn't
was
run
like
with the
soccer.
ball?
You couldn't run with the ball.
You just catch it and it's over.
It was like you can knock the ball. It was like a scrum all the way down the field,
like rugby.
and you possess it in the end zone. But the goal to kick up to get a point was like soccer. You had to kick the ball in the goal, the uprights, right, which was at the beginning of the end zone.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm
crazy.
glad we changed that.
It's kind of like rugby, right?
It's like
Yeah,
rugby.
that's what I'm saying. It was rugby.
It's just like playing fumble. Like get the ball, and then get it all the way down. Low scoring, 6-4 Rutgers.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I'm glad they changed the rules, definitely.
Okay, next quiz question. After what war
World War II.
did position specialists become a thing?
Specialist World War II.
World War II.
Yeah.
World War II.
A lot of stuff happened after World War II.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody was out fighting war,
And then they came back.
and then they came back. But when they were gone, it was like people were coming in, going out. So you couldn't feel the whole team. Before, like when it first started, it was just one team. You played both ways.
Mm-hmm.
There were no specialists, nothing. No linebackers.
No.
You're just out there, just running around, just
I think
knocking
you could
each
be a
other out.
lecturer, like in football history over at SDSU.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I take that class.
Dude. I mean, that stuff was interesting. I love the history of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gone through so many changes, but the fact that it's based off of war, you know what I mean? I mean, all sports are really, and if you kind of look at it, but the terminology, blitzing, sacking a quarterback, like all that stuff.
It's just cool, like how the huddle started. You know about that one? Like
No.
At a deaf university, I took ASL for 3 years in high school, and at the deaf university, they used to they have to sign each other the plays for in football. So instead of like the defense knowing, they huddled up and would sign to each other, and that's how the huddle in football started. Was at a deaf university.
Is that how they did audibles too? They sign an audible?
Yeah, probably. But that's how the huddle started. That's all I know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know sign language pretty well? Or not using it so much?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
That's dope, though.
Yeah.
That's cool. No quiz questions anymore, but for you, do you remember, not when you first started playing football, like what age, but do you remember when you first fell in love with football? Was it like a moment where you said, man, I love this game, or you just realized it?
Kind of weird, but I used to cry before every practice for a while. Like my dad, I used to give my dad a hard time about going to practice, probably till I was like 10 or 11. But I mean, I think I fell in love with like the challenge every day. Like football is such a challenging sport, and it's just like having that challenge every day, of having to go into practice and like your body hurting. Maybe as a little kid, like it teaches you. Sports, I think, teaches kids a lot about themselves and a lot about life skills. But I'd say like our 12U youth football season was probably the most influential seasons of my life. It was just like growing with God, winning the championship, and just we spent so much. We literally, that 12U youth football team was like a varsity high school team. Like we had scripts, we had horns at practice, we had periods, like we had team dinners, like we had all these events like outside of football, and that was definitely a big influential year of football in my life. That's kind of my biggest season for sure.
Was your dad coaching that team? Because from what I understand, right, he like coached you all the way up, right?
Yeah, he was the head coach that year. From I was 5 to 13, 14.
What was that like? I mean, growing up, having dad and a coach?
Yeah. It's definitely a challenge, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. Like my mom's team mom, dad, head coach. You'd say there was some pressure, but I love my parents for that. It was a good time.
Good pressure in the end.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of memories.
That's something I would like to get in more, I think, with the more episodes we do. Sons of Montezuma, right? It's a name from the fight song, the previous fight song, and all that it means. But like, as men, talking about your fathers, you know what I mean, is so crucial, I think, today, in these days especially, right?
Yeah.
You know, just growing up with that father figure. And yeah, I think that'll be something I'd like to kind of explore a little bit more talking about dads. I know my dad, I could talk about my dad forever, you know.
Me too.
And the older that they get and that we get, it becomes more, even more prevalent in your
you
mind.
appreciate them more.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. What's one of those tough lessons maybe that you learned from having a father and a coach?
He's been training me since I was like 5 years old. We used to show up every single day before practice and work out an hour before practice.
Before practice,
and we'd be the first ones there. And like obviously, when you're 5, you're trying to just make your dad proud. And from 5 to I'd say like 10 or 11, I was strictly working out to just make my dad like happy, and like just trying to like please him and like make him proud all the time. And we used to get into it about training, and then mom saying like he's training me too hard, and then I used to complain to my mom. And then once that started happening, my dad like completely backed away, and he's like, I'll train you when you ask me to train you. And then I kind of like maybe 6 months, 8 months of like not training as hard as I used to, and I like saw the difference of like my play and like how my body was. And then kind of like my dad stepping away at that time definitely showed me that like I'm doing it for myself, and like the reason why I'm training is not for him, it's because I'm trying to be the best football player I can. And that was definitely a pivotal moment of my like training career and the way I approached workouts. So I'm glad he did that. Yeah,
that's such a great life lesson. I mean, because if you're not doing things for yourself, you're doing it to please others, like you're never going to be happy.
No, it's never going to be good in the end.
Yeah,
glad he did that.
All right, Tano, let's move right along because I know time is of the essence. So let's talk about this year. Of course, you come in, the team's leading tackler, I believe. I want to say like around 71 tackles or so. Yeah. And that's without a couple games last year, right?
I freaking missed 2 games.
You had the club working. A couple guys had the club going.
Tough. It's hard to tackle people with one hand.
Yeah. A bunch of you guys had clubs last year.
Our other linebacker, Owen, EB, a D lineman. I think there was like 5 or 6 broken thumbs last year.
Man.
Yeah.
How do you tackle with a club?
I missed a sack against Boise, and I think about it every night. I just slipped often with my right arm. But hopefully I don't break any fingers this year.
Can you just like wear the club at all times, just be bashing?
Yeah.
They don't let you put some stickum on it or something, give you a little
I'd
bit.
like say put something like rocks in there or something, and just
that boxer. Who was that boxer that did that?
Someone cheated. Like that.
Looking at this year, I know I've seen it before out there on YouTube, all that stuff. But looking at this season, like maybe who's a player that we're sleeping on right now on the defense that we might be surprised on? Because I know the whole defense is coming back.
Yeah, it's hard to give a defensive player because everyone's coming back already,
which is great. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It was really cool to keep our defense together.
I mean, I don't know if we can say more things about that. I mean, you coming back, Trey coming back, the whole defense coming back in the time of NIL, transfer portal. Like, we said it right after all you guys were coming back and making the announcements. It's like, you need to remember these names because this is special. It doesn't happen.
Yeah. Definitely, it's like, even our other roommate, Chris Johnson.
Yeah.
Like, that was a big thing for us to, like, it was very intentional. We really believe in this program, believe in the coaches, and want to do it the right way here. So we're excited.
What was it specifically about State that made you guys make that decision? Was it like the coaching? Was it the school? Your goals?
I think for me, it was a mix of me being in the best environment that I can succeed, and then also believing in the coaches. Like, you'd hate to just chase a bag in the portal and end up at a really big program where the whole position room looks like me, and end up just being like a special teams guy, or coaches are going to lie to you saying you're going to come in and be our guy, and then
no way.
And then you're just like, dude, that happens all the time. All the time. But I think I can really succeed at San Diego State, and I have a lot of resources in San Diego that allow me to succeed and just to be my best. So I think that played a big part in it as well. Also, just love the coaches. Like, I really love their attitude every single day and what they preach and what they pour into us. So, yeah.
Coach Lewis, he talks so fast, man.
I don't know how he does it. He's one of the best. His presentations, like in the meetings and all of the like interviews I see him do, he's one of the best speakers I've ever witnessed.
It's like when I listen to him, it's like listen to a podcast, but that you've you've increased the speed on it.
Yeah.
You know, but he that's how he talks in real life.
And he's like saying good stuff though. He's not even like blabbing. Like he's actually saying really meaningful stuff.
Does he have like just stacks of like Monster Energy drinks like in his office, like behind his desk?
I've never seen him have an energy drink. That's all.
This is just how he is. This is how he's wired.
Yeah.
Wow.
Natural energy.
Yep.
Got to bring it. You got to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, tell me more about the staff, the team, because you guys got a new DC this year. I want to say Ulrich. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my linebacker coach now. Stole him from Trey. He was the edges coach last year.
Yeah.
Great dude. Had a really successful spring with our defense. Just his plan and the way he goes about it and the way he believes defenses should be, just being connected and having it simple and everyone, all 11 dudes knowing their job and feeling confident every single play, getting in the stance, being ready, and like really knowing your play and knowing everyone's got your back around you. Spring was really, really fun to put the defense into play for the first time. And excited to do it again in fall camp.
How big was that promoting from within and having your DC, a guy who was on the squad last year? How much did that factor into like all you guys coming back?
Oh, a huge factor for sure. We had talked with Coach Lewis about it and stuff, and we really believed in Coach Ulrich and believe he's the right man for the job, and he's doing a really good job so far.
He seems funny. He seems like he's got a really good personality.
He's hilarious. I love going into meetings and like you're in there for an hour and he makes it entertaining. He makes it fun.
Okay. What else about the defense? You know, in spring ball, I mean, how much is there really compared to fall camp? Is like a different animal, right?
Yeah, you're kind of. I just say the time. I mean, you're still doing the practices, but it's the meetings and it's the lifts every single day. A lot of fall camp isn't even really on the field. It's in the meeting room and it's in the meals and sharing food with each other. Like it's just all the camaraderie part of it as well. Because spring ball, like you're still practicing hard, you're still doing the same scripts, everything.
Okay.
But you're definitely getting at it. Spring ball is definitely serious, and you're getting at it for sure.
Wow, I would have thought it'd be the opposite, personally.
No, it's
wow.
Spring ball is really tough, and that's a tough month, and then fall camp is just the same thing. Just you're at the facility longer and more meetings.
So there's not as much hitting in the fall as there is in the spring?
No, it's the same. And then maybe at the end it tailors off, but fall camp's definitely tough on the body.
You're just adding more of the in the facility, studying, all that kind of stuff.
The last month before game time, so you really got to know your stuff.
I mean, where's your mindset with this team? How are you feeling about this team? How things look? I mean,
it's definitely not even comparable to last year. Like the vibe in the locker room and in the building is way higher. Everyone's attitude is much better than last year's. Did a really diligent job of trying to build this camaraderie and the connection of our team. No good team is not connected, and that's just definitely the biggest factor we've been trying to implement in the team. And just like whether that's non-football meetings or doing stuff with each other outside the facility, outside of football time. So I just want to get at it. I'm excited, and I believe in our team. I'm excited. I'm ready.
Have you ever been on a team that maybe didn't gel together, but still did very well? Like really. Got the job done, or is that's really difficult?
Yeah, I mean, the best teams I've been on, like my senior year, we won the state championship, and that was the most connected team I've ever been on. Just playing with them my whole entire life and having that core values and that culture. Everything's about culture. I don't think maybe you'll have an all-star team that isn't connected and they're just the most talented people out there, but that doesn't happen in college football. Everyone's good.
It's so hard in year one of a coaching change when you have guys holding over from the previous coaching staff, and then you're bringing in, basically the new coaches guys, right? And then is, just that camaraderie and trying to get along and become a unit is tough in year one. Now having a whole year together under Coach Lewis, and I imagine that's probably a little bit easier. You're more familiar with the guys who have, like Trey's year, they had a ton of guys that, are still on the team, from his year. So, the holdovers, the guys who are from Brady Hoke were recruited by him, and now with with Coach Lewis, it's got to be a lot easier in year 2.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, winning takes time. Building that culture takes time. And it's just like forging in fire, just taking time to really harden up and be the connected team we're trying to be.
One of the areas last year that you guys really kind of struggled with was the run defense. Mm-hmm. And that was very uncharacteristic for a San Diego State defense. Are there any changes that we could expect this year, or what differences do you think can be made to help kind of shore that up and have better run defense?
I think it was just the simplicity in the defense. Last year was really mentally challenging for us, just knowing your job. If you don't know your job 100%, you have no chance. If you're not ready in your stance, you have no chance. But this, even in the spring, felt a lot better, being more confident before the play, and knowing the gaps, knowing what could possibly happen, and just when you're not thinking as much, you're playing better and you're playing faster. So you can definitely expect that. Yeah,
and I mean, everyone was adjusting to a new system last year, and so the terminology, everything, the reads, the assignments are all new, right? So I can imagine how that's really helped this year, having another year under your belt with your teammates.
Yeah.
Okay, so this year, what's realistic goal, expectation, both for yourself and the team? What do you think is a realistic?
We talk about winning the Mountain West. This is the last championship in the Mountain West.
Say it again. Say it again.
We're trying to get it. That's ours to grab, and it's something we're thinking about every day.
You guys are so under the radar too.
Oh, I love it. I wouldn't have it any other.
You're in a perfect position because everyone's picking Boise, UNLV, and I think you're what?
Colorado State maybe.
Even San Jose State. So I think you guys were picked 8th. Mm-hmm. Is it 8th or 9th in the Mountain West according to media days? Yeah. So you guys are sitting in a good situation where you could surprise a lot of people this year.
What about for your personal goals? Where do you realistically want to see yourself?
I like to see my technique getting a lot better, playing with my hands more, getting off blocks more efficiently, and then being more vocal on the field as well. Last year was my first time really starting and being a real guy in college football. So just kind of going into year 2, having that confidence under my belt, and just walking around and being the vocal middle linebacker that every defense needs, for sure. I want to get 100 tackles this year too. Got to. I feel confident I can do it. Can't miss no games though. Got to stay healthy.
Well, I'm excited, Fiend. I'm excited for this season, Tano, to see you out there and all those family members in the stands and mix it up with them. One of 3 players to get preseason Mountain West recognition, and the expectation is there. So,
it should be a really solid defense this year. I'm really excited about that. What are your thoughts on the offense this year?
So much hope and confidence in our offense. We have 2 really good quarterbacks. We've put together a really good O-line, and they're there every day getting in extra work. The receivers and building that relationship with the quarterbacks are really intentional about that relationship and that connection. You can expect a more explosive offense this year, more confident, and just a more physical for sure. Our O-line's looking really good.
Yeah, it's nice to get Joe Bourgeon back. So we got bookend tackles at each tackle. So
be a good year. Complement each other.
Yeah,
a lot of running backs back there as well, man. Who's
San Diego right now?
Who's the better of the 2? You or Lucky Sutton?
No, my running back days are over, man. I let that go at West Point. It has to be a running back. It has to be a linebacker over there. Lucky's gonna have a really good year, man. I'm really excited for him. That's my guy. I've been playing with him for plenty of years now. If I was gonna say someone you guys are sleeping on, or the college football is sleeping on, it's Lucky Sutton. He's gonna have a great year, and he's gonna run that rock for us really well. As well as other guys too.
I had a feeling last year when I was like, oh, they're keeping him under wraps.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of time. Yeah. There's a purpose for it.
He had a really good spring. Really,
he's
good.
such a tall running back.
Oh,
he's like, what,
like
6'2"?
the perfect, like the NFL, like typical running back that they're looking for. He's a big dude.
Who would be a good comparison? Like
Eddie George.
Eddie George.
That's a good one. Yeah,
that tall, running that.
Yeah. Hopefully he runs like Eddie George. That's great, man.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. This is cool.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the season. Of course, everybody get your tickets.
Yep.
Get them. Stony Brook. Okay.
Yeah.
Can't sleep on Stony Brook. Right?
No, you can't. You can't sleep on the first one. Every game's important.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Stay healthy.
Yes, sir.
And let's get Trey on next because I know he's waiting. He's listening and watching.
Yeah.
He didn't eat any burrito though. But very impressed talking with him, man. How do you see his season? I guess leading up to this new 2025 season. How do you see his play coming about?
No, I think the hope is that he'll stay healthy. Obviously, he had some health issues, missed a couple of games last year. He had the club where, broken thumb, and so that affected his ability to tackle and whatnot. So that's the hope, is that he can stay healthy this year. But definitely with a guy, anyone who goes to a service academy, like, you have to have a high level of character and have leadership abilities just to even get into those programs. And so having a year at Army with that discipline, with that regiment, learning how to be a leader, I could see why he moved back to San Diego State and jumped into that leadership position right away, where people automatically respect him, not just because of what he says, but his actions on the field, on and off the field as well. And so very high character guy. He's going to be he's going to help shore up that run defense this year that was a little porous last year, be able to shed some of the second level blockers and be able to plug those gaps, being a linebacker. And so hopefully we'll have some help up front on the line. But I think he could have, a really big year. He should. I mean, he's first team all defense, all Mountain West. So the expectations are there for him to have a big season. I think he's going to deliver.
Got to have less 3 and outs.
Yeah.
Give this defense give them some rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
We'll see. Aztec football season is here. Fall camp is right around the corner. By the time this is being released, it probably is started. A lot of battles coming up, a lot of storylines in this football season. Quarterbacks, Coach Sean Lewis's second year. We got running back battles. We got defense. The whole defense is back. And we're talking to a couple defensive players in these next few episodes. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to get back out there at Snapdragon, tailgate, mix it up with all the faces we haven't seen in a while. And, I hope we're not the only ones out there. We got to get some more fans out there to Snapdragon, dude. How are you feeling, Fiend? How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm feeling great. Obviously, the tailgates are legendary. Sons of Montezuma.
You cut your hair, no mullet.
We'll see if we bring it back. I don't know. I might have to bring it back for Coach Lindley, but we'll
no Danny O'Neil anymore. You got to grow the mullet.
No Danny O'Neil, but got to find someone else that's got a mullet so I can bring it back. I like the look personally. I think I prefer the mullet over no mullet, so may have to rock that at the tailgates. But in the last couple of years, it's kind of been like the tailgates were so much fun. But then you get to the game and it's like, you're on a losing streak or you're just not as excited. So I am excited about this year. I like that this is Sean Lewis's second year. He can clean up some mistakes that he made last year. This team was competitive in a lot of games, but I think having so many guys back, especially on the defense, and we'll see with the offense. I don't know. I like our line. The quarterbacks, I don't know that much about. Right? I mean, they have some college experience. And
big.
They're big,
physical,
and that'll be good because Danny
mature.
Took a lot of hits last year.
Yeah,
and so they'll be able to absorb some of that punishment. And then having a guy like Joe Bourgeon, back is huge on the offensive line, and so the receivers, I really don't know. I don't know what to expect out of the receiving.
That's probably my biggest question mark is like the depth, right? Jordan Napier's back, which is huge. Yeah. He entered and then he withdrew from the portal, right? So, I mean, something along those lines, there was a reconnection, and we're glad he's back. I'm glad he's back.
100%, yeah. So I'm hopeful that these guys have a really good year, and it's going to be a lot of fun, the entire experience. I mean, obviously, we're diehards. We're going to be there regardless, tailgating, supporting the team. But we want to win, and that's what we haven't been doing the last couple of years. Sean Lewis got to win this year. He has to. And so...
Aztec Fast 2.0. Aztec Faster. I don't know. I'm running out of new slogans.
I'd like to see him go faster, definitely, man.
Make Aztecs fast again.
Faster again, yeah.
Fast again, yeah. I got the shirt. Not wearing it, but maybe if we interview Coach Lewis, I'll wear the Make Aztecs Fast again.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, let's get him on the show. It'd be great.
We got his number. Get him on the speed dial. Get Coach Lewis. You call him?
Hit up some of the players. They'll get us in touch with them.
Coach Lewis and then Adela. All right.
There you go.
All right. Oh, man. What do you think? What do you think next episode should be? Dude, I don't know what I'm going to do with James. First, Dan kicks himself out of the podcast, and now James is like way too busy.
What's the whole thing with Dan? Why is he...
Dan is just... He didn't want to be called Dirtball anymore.
What's wrong with Dirtball?
You don't want to be... Exactly. What's wrong with being called Dirtball? Yeah. Like, dude, what's wrong?
We all got nicknames.
He didn't want to be called Dirtball anymore. So once he told me that, I knew, here we go. Oh, here we go. He don't want to be called Dirtball now. So now you don't want to be on the podcast anymore. Too good to be called Dirtball. No, it is what it is. But James, I don't know what James. I can't corral him in.
Right? Like,
come on, dude.
Yeah.
The borders are secure. The borders are secure, Fiend.
He's still working though. Still working those hours, those odd hours.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's
because I broke his margarita machine. I broke his margarita machine.
Really? When?
The last tailgate we had, he asked me to pack it up and put it in the van and take it home and rinse it through, and he'll get it later. Getting it later never happened. It stayed in my storage. I rinsed it through the best that I knew how. It's not my machine. And apparently it won't work now. He tried to fire it up the beginning of the summer. It won't work. Things? I don't know. That thing was legit. It was like what's the margarita guy? The song that you like to sing?